Hey, this is Charles 9mm, and I got a great product to show you today. For full disclosure, I just want to tell you I'm not really a vapor. Um, I do have an e-cig, and I do have a selection of these, and I have tried them, and I like them very much. But this is not something that I regularly do, and I don't have a whole lot of knowledge about the mods and so forth, and how everything works. I do know about the quality of the product, and the reason why is because generally um, artificial things are not probably not that best for you. It's probably best to trust nature, and that's why I want to talk to you today too. I want to talk about a little bit about vaping, and is it a good thing? Is it a terrible thing? And just from my little bit of discovery on this, so we're kind of on a journey together, sort of, to discover new this new process, I guess you could call it. And generally, people do vaping to alleviate their craving for smoking, and it's gotten very, very popular. You see it all the time, and there's all sorts of legislation questioning, whether this is a good thing or not. And without getting into also the politics of this, it must be understood that this is an adult device. This is a device for adults to enjoy the ingestion of nicotine. And whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I think that should be left up to adults, and not be legislated, because politics. There's a buck to be made on either side. So I think that it's probably always choose the direction of liberty and freedom. That's just my personal feeling, and I'll say about that right now. The one I'm reviewing today is Virgin Vapors, and the reason I chose them to be the one I look at is because their products are all organic, and that was very important to me. It's all natural extracts. It's all organic products. It uses certified organic USB grade vegetable glycerin, distilled water, USB grade nicotine. This is the 0.3%, and certified organic flavors. That was important to me because I don't know what the other ones are. When you go to a vape shop, you don't know what that flavoring is, and strange colors and things like that. And it just, just in my personal opinion, ingesting those, because you are going to breathe it in to your lungs are going to transfer whatever that is into your bloodstream, and the closer that is to food, probably the better. I don't know. I'm not a scientist in this regard. I'm not a microbiologist, but it just seems to make more sense to me to move as closely to what is natural as possible. They have some beautiful flavors. They smell great. They taste wonderful. They've got some that they've got like tobacco flavors for those of you who are smokers and enjoy a good tobacco flavor. They have a menthol. Menthol, I found, could take in small doses. It's very, very strong, and it is like Bengay strong, and it will clear you out. I couldn't do it for more than a couple hits. It was very, very strong. If you like that, it's an excellent menthol, and it uses organic menthol. They also had Singing the Blues, which is like a berry flavored. And my personal favorite is the Kona Coffee Milkshake, which is just absolutely wonderful. That's what I have in here right now. It was very, very nice, very strong, kind of a milky coffee flavor. It doesn't leave a lot of a smelly residue. If you're not familiar with vaping, let me just give you a quick rundown, because this is not for people who are building mods and know all of this stuff and are making their own juice and they're really attempted to go at this as a hobby. This is really for people who are looking for an alternative to their smoking, or to find, be able to have something you can conveniently smoke indoors. For instance, I occasionally smoke a pipe. I don't inhale, and I can only smoke outdoors. I just don't. That's just what I do. Some people like to do it indoors. I do not. This one is basically, it's just a mouthpiece. It's a tank, and there's different names for these tanks. This tank has a coil on the inside, an electronic coil, and this is basically a rechargeable battery. And it screws together, and then you have this puff button here. You hit that button, it'll light up. See? And it'll light up, and what that will do is that coil will be activated, energized with electricity from the battery. It'll heat the juice, which is, in this case, is only vegetable glycerin. They don't put propylene glycol in it unless you ask for it. You ask for it specially. That's how virgin vapors works. They just they don't feel that that's probably the best choice to inhale large amounts of propylene glycol, and your mileage may vary. So there's no debate there. If you're doing fine with it, that's up to you if you are an adult. But this, you just hit the button, inhale real slowly and gently. You get the nicotine feel, and you get it's very clean tasting as well, and you exhale basically vapor. It's not really smoke. That's one thing you want to understand. There is no smoke. And really, I'm kind of really just doing this for people my age. This is something that's kind of an oddball thing for us. I know that young people find this to be very very common, but this is very, in some ways, for people my age, it'd be kind of strange. For those of you trying to quit smoking, which I never was a cigarette smoker, so I really can't speak authoritatively there, but my cigarette smoking friends are very, very happy with this product, and some of them have gotten off the nicotine altogether. Have gone to 0% nicotine, which I thought was good, I guess. But they say they feel better. Anything's better than smoking cheap cigarettes with all the chemicals in it, in my opinion. And beautiful product here. I think that if I was going to do this on a regular basis, I would feel a whole lot safer with virgin vapor than anyone else. And like I said, this is my personal opinion, and I do not represent virgin vapors. I'm just reviewing them independently, and I feel that this is probably a very good product. This seems to be, I've tried it enough where I find it to be very nice, very good, very clean tasting. Hasn't made me cough. I did try some vape shop artificial, and it was not for me. In fact, I gave away my whole kit and had to start over because it was not good. I didn't like it at all. This was a very good experience, and if you're going to vape, I recommend, for my personal opinion, that you use organic. The best one I found so far is Virgin Vapor. Check them out. Get online and check out Virgin Vapor, and I think you'll enjoy the flavors they had. They're very, very tasty. And thanks for watching. Be sure to comment if you've got any information for me about vaping and some of your recommendations. I'd really appreciate it. And be sure to comment and also subscribe. I appreciate those subscribers. Thank you for everyone. Okay, have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.